Hi guys, today we're gonna make a how to unlock, like, let's say you wanna unlock, like, you need to turn the power on, but you can't, but you need a key because it's locked. So anyways, sorry, yeah, we'll do that. So anyways, grab your makeup pen, pull it out, make sure you go to your palette, go to props, because I'm gonna pick where is it? The breaker box, because it looks like one. Once you got that, make sure it's an average height of the player, so that'll be fine. I'm gonna drop it, make sure I freeze that. Open palette. Now, let's go to gizmos. I'll make one. We need to get out of gadgets. You got text saying it's locked, and it says power on or unlocked. Trigger volume, we'll probably need 1, 2, and 3 trigger volumes. You might wonder why not 2 instead of 3, and I'll explain later. Now, I think we need to get... Let's make the lock. Now, we need to get an object spawner. Open. Object spawner. And now we're going to make the key. It's a lovely key. Gonna make sure you configure it. Make sure it's grabbable. And write key as a tag. So now it's grabbable. Lovely. And make sure it goes back together. Yep, sweet. Now, I'll just not make... Oh, why am I pointing? This is basically locked and unlocked. One, just clone. And I'm gonna grab you. This is for the locked. And this is for the power on. And there's another third animation. You're wondering why. And it's because when a person... This is why we need 3 objects. So this is the one where the power gets locked. And this is the one for the object. And this is for... That's for the one that turns the power on or unlocks it. And this is for when the person grabs the key inside the lock. And that basically means once that's grabbed, the locked will move down to the bottom where people can't grab. And the only thing that's visible, and then once you've done that, once the player's grabbed the key, the person picks it up like that, and then you can use the key. So now we're going to configure. That'll be very easy. Just typing key. So now let's wire the Say it's locked. Give it a second, and then you're done with that, because it's going to be ping pong and it'll stop at the start. If we wire that now, and if you put a hand through there, it says locked. And then now it's going to go back to the start. Sweet. Next, this is going to be the object. Configure that into the object by tag key, which allows it to do that, and which allows it to unlock, and we'll make another key, and we don't tag it, so we just remove a tag, so it's for the animation when it's unlocking. So I place a key right there, and I'm going to make sure it's decoration so no one hits it. Sweet. This is going to be the power on, so we're going to wire you, and you. And now since it's on 0, 0, that means you can move it how you like, and make sure it's in the middle. Well, I know locks, unlike some locks, can be like you put it through, or you can put it underneath, which way you like to go. But I'm just gonna put it through. That's not that bad. So if we test out, sweet. I'm using the line as where I place it. And now we're gonna work on the animation. So we go 1, then we move it across, 2, 3, an extra, and add. That's then does that. But I'm pretty sure there's another one. Maybe before this. Yeah. Maybe before all that happened. Gonna make sure it's down there, underneath the ground, and then 1. That. So it's gonna be a blink of an eye. Then you. And another 1. Then go and rotate. Rotate it to a part where you think like it's gonna look cool, and then rotate it when it's like fully locked. And then once you've done that, make another keyframe, and then just add another keyframe. So now it look like this. You put it through, and it's gonna be real quick. Turn. Power on. So stop. Make that real quick. 1.5 0.1, so you don't even see it. Oh. That'll be alright. That'll be cool. Then once we got that, just make sure it goes back to start beginning, done editing. Make sure you wire that with that. So it can only be accessed by the key. And I think it's, yep. So once you've done that, you go to the third and last one and make sure. We'll find out later. But anyways, once you've done that, we are going to move you. You're going to be wondering why. And it's because we want, when you play the animation, because you've got to put your hand through, you don't want the lock to be coming up as well. If it comes up right now. Locked. Yeah, so when you put so we put that in front of it, and we don't want our hand to, you know, play the animation and play locked as well. So we're gonna make sure we have like the amount of, like the size. So okay, that's sweet. And now we're gonna put this in front. Make sure it's not hitting it. So you have to put it in front, because if you put it in the inside, it will like play the animation of that and play the animation of that at the same time, and you have to reset everything like a mousetrap, which is kind of annoying. So now, all we need to do, so once you got that, you put your hand through when you play the game, and it says oh it's locked, find the key. People will know to find the key because there's a lock on it, and then we're gonna make sure we wire that, the one that's playing the animation, to the extra animation. So once they find the key, you're gonna make sure yeah, alright. So we'll put the thing in there. And put our hand through, and then it'll alert this animation to move it all the way down to the bottom, so no one can touch it ever again. I want to move it a little bit closer, because the body is a little bit too big. Okay, sweet. Now we're gonna edit you. 1, 2, 1, and then just down. Just go down. Add. Yeah. I'm gonna add these two as well. And it's because once the player picks it up, we don't want it to be touched again, and then it'll do the same animation again. So now it'll drop, And this is where you don't need to get the key again. 3, and then sweet. So update the animation, and then make sure configure, loop, stop at the end. Stop at the end. Lovely. And once it's touched by that key, oh, that's connect. Give me a sec. I want to test it out. So like that. Sweet. Now we're gonna go. So once that's tested, make sure you reset everything. Yep, sweet. Edit. So every animation should be on 0 right now. Oh, lovely, lovely. So now we've got the key. And once that's... we need to get the green object spawner. I'm just going to carefully do it. Actually going up. I need to find... Oh. Yes. Sweet. So now... first, we need to find out if it's true or whatnot. So, I'm going to grab this, get that, and you're going to make sure the animation. Yeah, so. Power on, but why is that there? Hold on. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we're just making sure it spawns in the location. And you basically got it sorted. So I'll be a player right now, and I'll be going up to it, and I say, "Ooh, what's this?" And it says locked. I was like, "Oh, I need to find a key because it shows you that's a key." And now you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I put my hand through the object, and yeah, the object spawner and the trigger zone will, and that trigger zone for the locked will go straight underneath the map. So now I grab it. Oh, they're gone. See? So once you find the key, which means you could use a locked, and then boom, the key is sent down to the bottom, and then when you got your key, and what you need to do if this happens, just go configure the key and make sure it's not drawable. And that's how you make an unlock a locked machine. But you get it like a locked, an unlockable thing. Yeah. And if you want to save this, you're gonna make sure you reset everything, and I mean everything. Make sure that goes back to 0, and that. And I need a key right now. So delete the floor. The key's there. So we move it back to the top. And that's how you got it. It won't be. It'll be a little bit annoying to reset everything, and then once you're done with that, just go into your room, and then once you're done that, you just save room. Alright, sweet. So that's how you make. So there's supposed to be a floor here, but I deleted it just to get that up. But you can use your fly. Just put it back into the object spawner. And that's how you make an unlock and a lock thing. But yeah. So we'll go for it one more time without the, without seeing the gizmos and stuff. And then that'll be it. So I'll be your player. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's locked. Yeah. And then if you want it to be, it could basically do the same thing as like locking. So if like there's a wall here and you can't get through and you need to unlock it, just do that. And if it's an actual wall, you just make a massive wall and just make sure you wire it to the one that says to the one that makes the animation, the power on. Make sure you put that into the gizmo and put it in like one of the frames, and then or after the frames, and then make sure it goes up, 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 up. And then that's how you got unlockable and lockable door. Yeah. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. And I think on the next episode we'll make how to make a blind, like for the windows of like your dorm or whatever. It just makes it a little bit more better for your dorm. But see you next time. Bye bye.